Positioner and the halo device are being utilized in this demonstration lab in order to go through the steps for its utilization. You can see that we have the radiolucent boom with an embedded radiodense marker contained within along the path of the boom and two radiodense BBs implanted. We know that you can see a pedicle here outlined with my finger, that between these BBs and the tip of this boom, the central point is going to correspond with our support sleeve and pin entry. On this initial stage, we want to see that the boom, the radiodense line of the boom, transecting a plane that's defined by the two pedicles on the AP projection. And we want to see that the posterior spinous process is equidistant between the two pedicles. We're now going to switch to a lateral projection. We're looking at a true lateral, and in the true lateral you can see the superposition of the facet joints and the pedicles for the most part. And we're just trying to make sure that we're going into the proper angle to match our lordotic inclination, hopefully with the lordotic inclination. Let's see if I overdid it. Okay, and now I need to, the machine needs to move cephalad, so we can do that by power. There we go, good. Let's see where we are. So we overdid it. Now we're going to go back one. Okay, let's see where we are. Okay, we're perfect. Here's the top, here's the bottom. If you want one more click in that, let's see what it does. Tell me when it does.
Try that.
That's even better. So I think we're bisecting the pedicle. We have the right lordotic angle. Everything looks very good.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so reasonably good. We can see that we're on the outside of the pedicle, about mid-pedicle as far as caudal cephalad is concerned. We probably want to move it just a tiny bit medial. So we're slightly below the equator and maybe a tiny bit lateral according to this.
And I'm going to lower, and then we look from the other side.
Sure. That's very good.
Yeah,
Actually, from
excellent.
this angle you can see it pretty well.
Okay, let me come
So-
back.
So you can see the pedicle.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so that's good. It's this. I'm going to try to drive a guide pin now. Let's see, let me just see what we have on image. When you get your hands around and take it in. And we're going to slide this out of the way. The guide pin's already in place. I'm going to raise the image intensifier a little bit. We could swing over and do the opposite side, but before we do, I'm just going to swing to a lateral projection. Okay, we may have to raise the table a tiny bit.
This is a lateral confirmation that we are in the pedicle, parallel to the pedicle.
Yeah, kind of bisecting the pedicle, maybe a tiny bit cephalad to the midline, and we're a little lateral. We saw that before, not much, but
Very nice.
Certainly will be very good for putting a screw in.
Very nice.
To do the opposite pedicle, we're going to rotate again to, let's say, about 22.5 degrees. And so we're going to take an image. We need to just sort of see where we are. So we have one guide pin in here, and we're going to be looking at the other pedicle, which is right there on the opposite side. We can see that we need to move cephalad. See where we are. Okay, you can move a little more cephalad, right? So we can see here's our BB, so we need to be, we know the boom's coming in from the contralateral side, so we need to move toward me. Another click, please. Okay, another click, please. Okay, and I think we're right here, so, all right, so looks like our support sleeve should be in the right spot now. Let's confirm that. Calibration looks good. We have a little better.
It does look good. Compare that with...
Yeah, you want to get closer?
No, it's good. I can...
So even with, a prototype, we were able to keep our fluoro time to 44 seconds on these two pedicle targets. So we could have two pedicle screws in under a minute of fluoro time. So you can see we have our guide pin placed into a very nice pedicle screw entry, just lateral to the superior articular process. And it is on a lateral projection bisecting the pedicle. And as we had indicated before, in looking at it from posterior to anterior projection, we are just slightly lateral of the midline of the pedicle. So this would be a very acceptable position for this L2 pedicle in this sawbones model, which has been covered with radiodense material.